Okay, we'll play this, and then we'll play this, and make a copy of this. So we can draw a ton of cards next turn. We can play this next turn as well, and just do as much damage as possible. We have hero power. We can kill him in 2 turns, potentially. I like Guidance. Twilight Runner's a bit slow. Fangbound Druid's decent. It's got Taunt, which is nice. It's got Taunt? I thought it had Stealth. I'm an idiot. Okay, wait, that's actually kind of cool. We'll go Guidance. I don't want to play this right now. Oh, we take both instantly. Oh, this is so clean. This is so good for us. Then we play Nature Studies. Then you can play this next turn with this. This is actually good. Depending on how crazy this guy goes, we could actually get some pretty decent stuff going here. That's fine. I think it's gonna have to be these. I think it's gonna have to be one of these two. Pounce isn't really that good. Landscaping is just only slightly better than this, and I think I'd rather have this for defensive purposes. Oh, both. Oh, these are insane. Wait, this is really good. So we can play this turn 3. Okay. We just curve out. Slow first couple of turns, but it's only a 1/4, and he coined it out. I'm not trying to play a beast or anything right now anyway, and this is for attack, which means it can kill the 1/4 anyway. So now we just need to make sure that this doesn't go on this. If it goes on anything else, we're chilling. Please start an OnlyFans. Guys, and statistically speaking, 1 or 2 gals at this point. My girlfriend said I'm not allowed to. Trust me, if I could, I would, but I can't. I've been told I'm not allowed by my girlfriend. Take it up with her. There's no way. Oh, it didn't kill it. He's not going to reduce the cost of stuff in his hand, but that's good for me. Potentially. No. It's not worth it to Shadow Step that now. That's not worth it, man. I would honestly rather that... Oh, and it goes on that. That's actually huge. Okay. It's actually huge. I leave this alive because I don't care about it. I really don't. Like, he's going to reduce the cost of 2 cards in his hand. At this point, I feel like it's barely even worth it. It'll kill this. It'll reduce the cost of a card, and then we just go boom, boom. And then maybe we can do some stuff next. We can go boom, boom. Or more specifically, probably just this. And then we can go boom, boom, boom. Refreshing Spring Water's fine. He only gets 2 mana crystals off of that, which is good for me. You don't have to post those kinds of content on OnlyFans. That's what OnlyFans happens to be known for. Feet pics. Have you played a game called Sleeping Dogs? No. Never even heard of that. I've literally never even heard of that. Actually, I'm looking at a picture of it. I feel like I have... Wait, I feel like I have... No, wait, I think my friend played this. When I dormed with him. I think my friend actually played this. No, yeah, this actually looks familiar. Yeah! Okay. I have heard of it. Do I want to go wide with these 2 things and just go... And then just put out a couple more minions and play this next turn? I think that's what I want to do. We're just going to go wide, trade here, hit here, and play this next turn. I feel like that just wins me the game. Like, I don't know if there's anything that this rogue can really do. But no, yeah. Okay. I have heard of it. My friend played it. I've never played it, but I've seen it played a little bit. It's like GTA, but more about the fighting. Yeah. Prize Plunderer. Rude. Okay, and we also knew going in when we hit the effective efficient Octobot that one of the cards was a Shadow Step because he was gonna try to target his own minion with it that one turn and he didn't. So kills off a couple. It's fine. We'll just flood the board and kill off some of his stuff. Like, this goes here, this goes here, this goes here. Like, rogues can't deal with wide boards, so as long as I constantly have pressure, I'm fine. Like, he just lost both prize plunderers, right? It's gonna be hard for him to do anything. Not impossible, though. I guess I could have gone face with the 4-2 and left the 1-3 alive. He has another one? That's so lame. Oh, man. This is kind of sucky, but okay. We'll see what happens. I get to kill that off with my 3-1 taunt. Wow, wait, did he really play the field contact to draw one card? I feel like that's so troll, actually. I don't know which beast I want to play. I think this to draw cards, and I can just play like this, and something else next turn. Push damage. I think I take out Moonfang, and maybe even Teacher's Pet. And I try to front load this deck. I try to make it even stronger early game. I think that's the only way. I have to make it stronger early game. Is he still just dead though? Because even though he kills off that thing, I still have 10 damage with my hero power. But yeah, I could get like Power of the Wild and really try to like put a lot of power at the front of this deck, because I don't really think I need Moonfang. So if you made it this far, you probably have enjoyed the content at least a moderate amount, which means you should hit the like button, and if you have any decks you want me to play, put them in the comments, or if you just want to say something cool, put them in the comments as well. And yeah, it basically just helps me out a ton, and it allows me to keep doing this, and helps me with the algorithm, so it would mean the world to me. And also, let's just jump into the next game. I don't know if double Arbor Up is necessarily the way. I don't even know if one Arbor Up's the way. I'll be able to draw other cards. I don't know. I like this, though. Nature Studies. We've got Guidance. We've got a whole bunch of stuff that we can play. We want to play Living Seed, probably to... What on earth? He's going Control... He's probably no minion, actually. I don't know why I thought he was Control. He's probably no minion and just has those as, like, a late-game finisher. Yeah, this deck is basically just Concede versus Priest, to be fair, yeah. We go Arbor here. Incanter's Flow's kind of rough. Lunar Eclipse, that's fine. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I could go Guidance and, this. I kind of want to do that. I guess technically I could have Guidanced first, but we'll see. I don't really need Cenarian Ward. I don't really want to overload myself next turn either, so we'll just take that. Nature Studies, see if we can get anything good. Do you think Soulmere is good to craft with my Last Dust? I think Soulmere is one of the best cards ever crafted. So I would say yes, it is good to craft. I'm not saying it is the best, but it is up there as one of the best cards ever crafted. I'm not even, I don't even feel like I'm exaggerating when I say that. It's absolutely bonkers how good it is. Ooh. This is gonna take too long though. It's either this or this. Give me a 1-drop. That's decent. Meeting Stone to put out another minion potentially, so maybe we can coin out Arbor Up as well. Could be good. Currently Diamond 2 with 2 stars. Any tips on playing Elemental Shaman? Stick with that one deck. Even if you lose several games in a row, it's better to be comfortable with that deck and know that you'll probably end up winning. Oh, that sucks. It's probably one of the biggest pieces of advice I could give you. Just don't chicken out, I guess, and stop playing the deck because you started losing with it. Because I've done that before, and it's not great. I've done it in League as well. I'll lose like 3 games in a row on my one trick, change champions, and then lose like 3 more because I'm playing a champion that I'm not as comfortable with. So it's just better to stick with that one thing. Unless, the only reason I would change is if something makes you want to change it, right? Like, like something in the meta changes, like something is buffed or your deck is nerfed, or over the course of like a week you realize that the meta's shifted drastically, like then I would say it might be worth it. But for the most part, I would say it's not. Lifesteal doesn't really matter. He draws a card off of this but loses spell damage, and then I get to play this for free. It's fine. We just have to flood the board. He's already used one combustion. I feel like this should be able to stick, but I'm not sure. The goal is we play Arbor up on a board with at least a couple of minions. Yeah, Soul Mirror is not really replaceable. I think it's one of the best cards ever printed. Against all odds is not as good. It could be replaceable though, but you also have to run Wave of Apathy, and it's a 2-card combo. As opposed to just one amazing card. You think Guff might be good in this list? I don't, actually. The reason why I don't is because I don't have that many nature spells. I have a couple. I have a handful for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like, I've got them. But it's not like in Spell Druid where it is by far the most of my stuff is. This is bad though. And then we have to play art. Oh my god. It's funny, I'm playing an off-meta deck, so I just get blasted immediately. Watched your Porcupine Hunter deck and really enjoyed the content. Hey, Sean. I'm glad you enjoyed the content.
Sliver forth, my brethren.
It's gonna be Oasis. No, it's not. Okay, weird. Place this in the middle because of its combustion, you can't target it. It's probably gonna be Mask or something. Oh my gosh. Seems like all Hearthstone content creators are burnt out, bored, or annoyed with the game right now. I mean, that's a pretty accurate description. For sure. Oh my gosh, and I don't even have a beast in my hand. It's just the meta's really polarizing, and it's at a point where there's so much power creep that even good decks, or decks that could have maybe been good, aren't good anymore. Like, I'm not saying that this deck ever would have been good, but because of how powerful everything else in the meta right now is, you can't experiment. And I feel like there's never really been a meta where it's been this strong. Like, no Minion Mage is objectively still a ridiculously strong deck, and it has a 47% win rate on Hearthstone Replay last time I checked, which is crazy low. Oh, you're right, I could run Kazakus in this deck. That's actually a good point. I could take out a card and put in Kazakus. That's actually a pretty decent idea. I'm gonna do that after I watch this get counterspelled. Just to add the icing on the cake, get countered. And we concede. I don't think the meta's ever been this ridiculous. Everything seems super powerful. Matchups seem helpless as soon as you go into it. Like, a mage will 90% of the time lose to a hunter or shaman. And priest will, like, 80% of the time beat hunter. And it's almost like there's nothing that they could have done. And it just limits experimentation, in my opinion. I don't know. Yeah, actually. I could Lightning Bloom out Twilight Runner, which is why I'm gonna keep it, because this allows me to draw cards and it'll just keep me up to par. Really, I drew all of my 5-cost stuff. I actually tried to front load this deck by putting in extra 1s, 2s, and 3s. There's a 3. We play that, it dies, ideally, but it can contest the 1/4. I do nothing next turn, but that's fine. It's turn 2, it's pretty weak anyway. And then we'll just play this turn 3. Because, or this turn 3, because it'll be reduced. Okay, it better not end up reducing this. If it reduces this, I'm gonna cry. But it could reduce one of these two, which would be huge. So we can go boom, boom. boom, hero power, slap a little bit, keep going. This is great. Guess the Way or Scorpid. It's just that they're so not tempo. They're not strong. I guess I could take out Thorn Growth Sentries and Lunar Eclipse and actually run both of those. But I'm not sure yet. Well, I'm still figuring it out, you know? Prep. Oh, that's interesting. I think I'm still gonna play Twilight Runner or Kazakus next turn, and then regardless of what, actually, I don't want to jump any guns. We'll see what we end up getting off of Kazakus first. Resources are a pretty good idea. Yeah, I could see that. This deck needs resources. Yeah. But that's what guidance is for as well, right? What are you doing? What shooting? Wow. You actually wipe my board? You're crazy, actually. That's insane. Maybe take out the sentries for Guess the Way or something. Or Scorpid, maybe. 5-drop. Divine Shield, hopefully look for Copy. Deal 3 damage to 2 minions. If he has a small-ish board, I can play that. Greybow would be a funny card. I mean, to be fair, a lot of my minions would have stealth. So I could also just, like, keep having stealth. Actually, this is good for me. If that's all he does, we play this and we kill off both, and it's actually really good. If you really want this deck to be good, just delete it. That's toxic, dude. What the heck? Well, we kill off both and go face, and then hopefully Arbor up next turn. I mean, I want there to be potential for this deck. I just feel like some of these cards aren't good. Like, Lunar Eclipse and the Sentries are placeholders, but they're not good. Jungle Panther isn't that good either, but it's a good turn 3 play, maybe. Penflinger... Brain Freeze... Penflinger... And then, like, Prize Plunderer hit, maybe? Wicked Stab, and it bounces back to his hand again? Okay, we'll play this, and then we'll play this, and make a copy of this. So we can draw a ton of cards next turn. We can play this next turn as well, and just do as much damage as possible. He can't target them, which is great. We'll be able to draw 4 cards. I think it'll be good. Where's my main man, King Mukla? That's a good question. I don't know. I just didn't feel like he was good in the deck. Oh, God, stop. I just gotta go full face and try to kill him in 2 turns. We have hero power. We can kill him in 2 turns, potentially. I think we just play this and go as wide as possible. He can't really deal with wide boards super well. Okay. We'll kill him in 2 turns with hero power. Hey, Escanor, how's it going, buddy? How's it going, how's it going, how's it going? Like, Penflinger, even if he has Penflinger, I mean, he does get to draw a lot of cards. Prize Plunders would really suck. But all that really needs to happen is 1 minion needs to survive. Just 1 minion. Jungle Panther is worse than Scorpion. That's not true. Venomous Scorpion's there to apply pressure. So I'm playing against something I can, use the Venomous, like, the Jungle Panther as a 4-2 stealth to just push a ton of damage. There's nothing he can do. We got this dub. Thank goodness. I can play Teamfight Manager again. Not today, but probably tomorrow. He did end up getting the prize plunder, it looks like. Wait, can he fully wipe my board? He kills that off. Did he have time to get everything off? Oh, no, he didn't. I mean, even if he did, we just go stealth minion, or I guess we go guidance first to see if we can get anything, and then we go stealth minion hero power, hope to not die, and then finish him off next turn. But I don't know. I did forget to take out the sentries for a Scorpid, I will admit. I like this hand. It's not bad. All music produced by eCord, that is simply not true. I wish I was multi-talented, but I'm not even talented. Singular talented. We're gonna have to hope to draw Nature Spell to play the Toad. We'll see what we get, though. So, what could happen is we kill off however many minions we can early. Okay. Does he hit the 2-2? He probably hits the 2-2 to try to gain board presence. That's fair. I think I need to play the Toad. We got Lightning Bloom. That's actually huge. That actually means he pops off. Okay, great, 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 great. Now he can't kill the 2-1. That was literally the best card I could have... Well, that or Nature Studies or Living Seed or the Sentries were all very good. Of course, I forgot he has the coin. Of course, of course, of course. How could I forget? He has the coin. Which combos just so well with the 2-3. I feel like the coin should not count as a spell. I wholeheartedly believe that the coin should not count as a spell or combo starter. It's just so frustrating losing to it. Oh my gosh. I'd rather do that and then hit with this. And we can go with this and play it next turn, actually. Do I want to go with both? Then I'm overloaded 1, I'll have 3. Or I could have 4 next turn and play this next turn with this, and then play like this the following turn. Because if we only have 3 mana, we can't play this. I'd be forced to play this, which isn't even bad necessarily. And then what does Resizing Pouch do for me? I guess late game, it could be an option. So we'll kill that. We'll play this next turn. Then we'll go boom, or we'll go boom, 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 and then we'll save Resizing Pouch for the turn after that. Just saw your life right now. What time is it at your side of the globe? Oh, it's 2:45 for me. I would really like to kill that, but I cannot. I'm gonna take a lot of damage, but then we can go boom, 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 and then Resizing Pouch the next turn, have some minions up, and just go face, I guess. He didn't play a spell, which is really good. I take less damage that way. Okay, so we don't play you. We go boom into boom, which then reduces the cost of this for rush. We can then play this, and then we go trade, trade. And I want to go face, and I don't know if I want to double trade after that. Oh, shit. He's gonna hit, and then weapon hit, and he's gonna lose his rhino. I'm gonna take so much damage that turn, it's not even funny. Holy moly, I lose here. He kills, hero power hits that, or no, he hits that, hero power hits that, and I'm just dead. Another card that desperately needs a nerf. The Rhino. Don't be charged. Okay. I mean, I'm most likely dead, but... I mean, I'm dead next turn. It doesn't matter what I do. Even if I get, like, the nuts, I still die next turn. Unless I get guidance and get, like, something that gains me armor. I even had a good start, too, I think. I mean, I had a 1-drop, right? Or did I not? I don't even remember what I had. Piercing? Yeah. I don't think the Rhino's fine. I think the, well, no, I think the Rhino's fine, but the 4-drop that allows you to just draw it and make it +2/+1 is just, it's too strong. It's a not even that slow card that draws you in a Hunter. And Hunter's biggest weakness is drawing cards. Like, if it just pumped, or it drew and didn't pump, I'd say, fine. We get rid of both of these. He's probably not Zoo. We want to get Tempo. But, anyway, yeah, you're right. The 4-drop isn't the problem. The 4-drop is not the problem. I mean, the Rhino isn't the problem. The 4-drop that allows you to draw a minion and give it +2/+1 and all other copies +2/+1 is a problem. I think at best it should be +1/+1 and not allow you to pump other copies. Like, it's basically Scavenger's Ingenuity with a body that pumps 2 things as opposed to just 1. Do you realize how broken that is? Like, Scavenger's Ingenuity was already a card that was run relatively consistently. Not like a ton, but enough to be considered a decent card. And then they came out with a Scavenger's Ingenuity with a body that pumped every copy of that minion regardless of where it was. It could be on board, so you could burst damage with Wolpertinger. It could be in your deck. It could be stuff that you put in your deck off of Dire Frenzy. It's just way too strong as it is. It either needs to have way worse stats and literally be like a 4-mana 3/3. Or, no, a 4-mana like 2/2 or something. Oh, wow, he is just, oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, but he burns Jaraxxus and Tamsin. That's pretty good for me. We're only going to probably take 1, and it's probably going to be Resizing Pouch to try to finish him off. Because I don't want to be overloaded next turn. Because next turn I want to go, theoretically, boom, boom. We'll just take Resizing Pouch, do this, +1/+1 to all beasts, and go face. And then we'll have some other stuff, it'll be cool. Oh, hit the 3/3 first, please. Hit the 3/3 first, please. Oh, never lucky. Darn. It happens, though. You know, happens sometimes. We'll draw a beast. And we'll play this. And then we'll be able to play, like, this, and some other stuff next turn. It's fine. What are you... Bro! Oh, that's actually really good. Oh, that's really good. Because we get another Arbor up. We could get another Guidance. But I'd rather do this and Arbor up, because I don't know what he does for 6 mana to wipe the board here. This will reflood the board. Arbor, hit. Pass. Okay, not the worst. This isn't terrible. It's 8 mana, deal 5, develop a 3/5. Kinda, yeah. Yes, let's go. Gaining armor, I don't care, man. Actually, upon further investigation, do kinda care about this. Pride's Fury's not bad. If we put a ton of spells into the deck, Fungal Fortunes might actually be decent, to be honest. Boom, just boom, or I guess we could go boom, boom. No, we'll just go boom. He's still 1 turn away from, twisting Nether. So we just try to push as much damage as we can right now. And maybe finish him off with this in a turn or 2. I don't know. I feel like there are a lot of, like, there's just too much damage from hand. For my taste, personally. He's at 7, man, or 7 cards left. He actually could play a decent number of things here, actually, now that I think about it. Siphon Soul, that's lame. How much money do you invest per expansion? Like, into Hearthstone or in general? Like, into Hearthstone is probably like 150. I get both expansion bundles. Actually, it's probably less than that. But then I do giveaways, so it's probably more, honestly. So this Beast Druid deck I thought would be absolutely terrible. But I had a salty couple of games where I actually lost to a deck similar to this 2 separate times. I was like, maybe it's not that bad. And it turned out to be 3 and 5, which is a small sample size, so I can't necessarily go out and say that it's good or even decent. But I can say that it's not unwinnable. I can say that if you want to experiment with this deck, it's an interesting deck that you could try out. I realized halfway in that I could put in Kazakus because I didn't have any 4-drops, which, after I put in Kazakus, this deck went 3 and 2. The deck was 0 and 3 before Kazakus, but I'm going to include all of the stats because it's such a small sample size already. But yeah, I think this deck is actually okay. It's got a surprising amount of burst. If you cheese out an early stealth minion, and can somehow make a copy of it with the Manageri Warden or Shando Wildclaw, you can run away with games with the amount of burst that you do there. Or you can keep them stealthed, then play Arbor up the following turn, and do even more surprise burst damage. Not to mention the fact that you have some decent early game stuff with an Enchanted Raven, a 1-mana 2/2, which is pretty good, along with the Toad of the Wild, and this Fangbound Druid, which is a pretty good taunt minion that also increases the speed of some of your other cards. So overall, would highly recommend at least giving this deck a try, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. Mulligans. Basically, any 1-drop, Lunar Eclipse, Toad, and the Druid. I wouldn't keep Living Seed most of the time, just because it feels a little bit slow to me. You can't play it till turn 5 anyway, without it being, like, bad.